Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Premier. The government has introduced its election reform bill. It shuts down critics, helps the Liberal Party, makes it nearly impossible for non-partisan citizens groups to get their message out. Instead, it opens the doors to partisan government advertising dominating the airwaves. It cracks down on public advocates but leaves the door open to lobbyists. This legislation clearly is about helping the Liberal Party. Can the Premier explain why they refuse to move ahead with a transparent, non-partisan panel?
Well, thank you very much, Speaker. And again, I remain baffled by the question from the NDP, because every single opportunity when it was given to them to participate in a conversation around what the bill should contain, they said no. In fact, they refuse to engage in any conversation, Speaker, whatsoever, because they probably wanted to delay the process because they have so much house cleaning to do on their end that they won't engage in the process that they were good. The official opposition engaged in the process. The Green Party of Ontario were quite engaged in the process, but the NDP Speaker, no substantive ideas, but stall and delay tactics. Speaker, we have put forward a very robust plan to consult the public. As you know, Speaker, the bill has been tabled, has been referred to the Standing Committee for consideration over the summer months. We will be debating the motion dealing with that, which I sought a unanimous consent, which was denied by the NDP. We look forward to working and listening to Ontarians, Speaker.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Mr. Speaker, we fully understand that the Liberals remain baffled on a number of issues, but this process is about restoring confidence in the electoral system. And the truth of the matter is that the Liberals wrote this legislation behind closed doors. They didn't consult a single expert. They didn't consult Ontarians. They didn't listen to the concerns raised by the opposition. This is about helping the Liberal Party and shutting down any public criticism. Now they're taking control of the committee process. Will the Premier put partisanship aside and open this process up to a non-partisan panel chaired by an independent person and not under the complete legislative control and total veto of the Liberal Party of Ontario?
Minister.
Yes, Speaker. We remain baffled by NDP's flip and flops every single day. It baffles every single one of us because they keep flipping and flopping on all the positions. But Speaker, when we send them a letter inviting them to a meeting on the draft legislation, they said no. When we reached out to them on May 2nd asking them to attend the meeting on the draft legislation, they said no, Speaker. Then, Speaker, I sent them documents from my briefings with the official opposition and the Green Party and asked for their input. They said no, Speaker. But apparently they have some sort of suggestion out on a Facebook page which still addressed to the Premier, which she still hasn't received the letter, Speaker. This is how NDP has been stalling the whole democratic process around ensuring that Ontarians get a say on the draft legislation as soon as possible. Speaker, this afternoon we will be drafting the motion so that as of June 6th, thank you.